Hi guys, my name is Charlotte and welcome to this 35-minute yoga session. I will guide you today, so first let's grab a block and a blanket. If you don't have those stuff at home, just be creative and use a pillow or a towel. Let's start by laying down on our back and make yourself comfortable. Relax your shoulders, relax your toes, and feel your head falling heavy into the floor. And maybe place your right hand on your belly and left hand on your chest. And just get in touch with your breath. A soft inhale and a soft exhale. And just repeat a few times. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold your breath. And exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold your breath. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. And exhaling, push everything out of the lungs, out of the belly. And again, take a deep inhale, open up that chest, and hold your breath. And exhaling, push everything out of the belly, out of the lungs, and hold your breath. And take a deep inhale. And exhale. And then on the next inhale, lift your right leg up. Flex your foot. Keep the shoulder blades pressed into the floor. And interlace behind your knee or maybe your big toe. If you have a strap or a towel, use it and bring around the balls of your feet. And just take a few breaths here. Nice deep breaths. And slowly on the exhale, go down. Let's repeat on the other side. Inhale, lift up the left leg, flex your foot. And interlace behind the knee or on the big toe. And again, deep inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. And on the next exhalation, bring your leg back down and hug your knees to your chest. And then swing yourself up and down, activating the spine, and push yourself back up to your hands and knees in tabletop. Make sure your shoulders are in one line with your wrists and hips in one line with your knees. And start rotating with your right knee to the side. Nice big circles from the hip joint. And let's do that in the other direction. So same leg, other direction. Keep on breathing. And bring your right foot in between your hands. Lengthen the spine. And swing a little bit forward and backwards. Just a little bit of movement, and then bring your hands in front of your heart. Lengthen the back leg, open up the chest. Take a few deep breaths here. Send your breath through the ribs. Feel yourself grounding. And extend your back leg, back toes into the floor. Strong back leg, push the heel backwards. Really engage your legs. Keep length in your spine. And activate those legs. Open the arms to the side into aeroplane. Really tighten those legs. And on the next inhale, push yourself back up into warrior one. So keep the heels in one line. Maybe check. Back toes pointing forward. Gaze up to the hands. And keep the front knee engaged. Nice deep breaths. And open up, warrior two. Keep the focus, or the drishti as we say in yoga terms, to the middle finger. Maybe check your alignment. And again, some deep breaths, really softening the shoulders. And from here, open up the arms, extend the back heel. Yes, sink down and bring your fingertips next to your front foot. Lift up the back leg and a real strong standing leg. So everything, all the strain comes from your standing leg. Whoops. And if you fall, just get back into the pose. Flex the back foot, bring those shoulder blades together. And again, nice deep breaths. Keep the gaze forward. Be focused. And on the exhale, bring the nose to your knee. Pull the arms out and lift up that back leg. Keep the hips straight. Nice deep breaths. Almost there. And from here, step that leg backwards and step into a high plank. Yes. Shoulders in one line with the wrists. Press your heels backwards and go down into Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. And don't worry, guys, if your heels don't touch the floor, just push them in that direction. Press your sitting bones up to the floor, open up your shoulders and feel a grounding sensation from your feet and from your hands. Nice deep breaths in this downward facing dog. And then walk the hands towards the feet. Interlace with your middle finger and index finger on your big toe. Inhale, gaze forward, shift the weight forward, and exhale. Pull the arms out and bring your nose to your knee. Nice deep breaths. Make me micro bending your knees. Reminder, it's not about the pose, it's about the breath. And just explore, feel, breathe here. And bringing the awareness to the back of the legs. Inhale, gaze forward, and again walk yourself to a high plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga, bend through your arms and knees and slide up. And toes into the mat. Again, downward facing dog. Maybe bend your knees one by one and then bring your knees back on the floor. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Left knee up and nice big circle rotations from the hip joint. Engage that core. Nice deep breaths. and to the other side, other direction. And bring that foot in between your hands and sink a little forward and backwards, creating a little bit of movement again. So try to keep your hips straight. And then grab a block. And bring your back toes into the floor. Extend your back leg. Nice deep breaths. And open up the arms into aeroplane. Push that heel backwards. Stay close to your breath. And again, bring that weight forward on the front leg. Inhale, gaze forward. And again, come into warrior 3. Engage that standing leg. Try to bring your shoulder blades together. Keep the gaze forward. Nice deep breaths. And bring your hands back down and bring that nose to your knee. Pull the arms out. Engage your legs. Don't seek for perfection. And step the leg backwards. Hands next to the front foot and step into a high plank. And Chaturanga. Slowly inhale up, Cobra or up dog, and exhale downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. So we'll have a lot of hamstring work today, the back of the legs, the back of the body. We want to open up that Muladhara, the root chakra, to experience the grounding sensation. So on the next inhale, lift your right leg up, bend your knee, and bring that knee up to the ceiling. Circle rotations from the hip joint. Open up, and other direction. And bring that right foot in between your hand. Grab that block or a pillow or whatever is in your neighborhood and bring it about 10 centimeters in front of your mat. Bring your right hand down on top. Alright, so it gets a little bit tricky here, moving over to Anahata heart, in half moon pose. So the arms in one line, chest open, and bring your hand back down and step into a high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up and exhale downward facing dog. Again, a few breaths here in this down dog. Keep that awareness to your breath and bring your left leg up. Three-legged dog. And from this three-legged dog, bend your knee up to the ceiling and again circle rotations from the hip joint. Keep on breathing and bring that left hand in between your hands. Bring that block to the left side. And bring your left hand on the block and lift up your back leg. Now imagine there is a wall behind you and you press your hip and your back and your shoulders into that invisible wall. Keep your foot flexed. Engage those legs. Open the chest. Nice deep breath in half moon pose. Not too much weight on the hand that is on the block. You want to bring all the strength from the standing leg. And bring your hands back down. And again, step into a high plank. And swing the heels from left to right in this high plank. Engaging the core. Roll up to left and right. and take a child's pose. A child's pose of choice. Open the knees or close your knees. Arms behind you, arms to the front, behind your back. Maybe press all your fingertips against each other. Activating the 5 elements in this world, on this earth. The earth that we should be thankful for. So activate that third eye chakra, the space in between your eyebrows. And just soften that breath after a deeper, intense vinyasa practice. Short but intense, and slowly rise up. Let's move over to the more stretching part of this practice. So keep your blanket, your pillows closed or your towels. So you can bring the blanket behind your knees or underneath your knees. And sit down on your heels and bring your right arm behind you and left hand behind you. And try to grab your fingers. Maybe use a towel. Keep the chest open. And again, nice deep breaths here. And change to the other side. Nice long spine. And a few deep breaths. And slowly release and feel the blood flowing through your arms and swing your legs forward. Again, you can use a blanket or a pillow to sit down on. So use all the things you have at home. And then bring your right knee over your left knee and bring your right foot as close to your hip as possible. So bring your foot flat on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And we're gonna stay here 3 minutes, guys. So maybe you like to put the video on pause and you can stay here for 4 or 5 minutes. And feel a nice gentle stretch in the hamstring, in the hip, in your lower back. And maybe with your hands, choose a mudra of choice. Maybe bring your thumb and index finger together. And really feel a connection with you and the cosmos. And in days like these, we really need to keep the connection with ourselves and with the earth and with the universe. So soft breath, relax those shoulders, relax your feet. And maybe if you feel the urge of taking a deep inhale and exhaling through the mouth to release all of that tension you have in your body. Stay down, focus on the breath, on the soft breath you have, and try not to change a thing, accept everything the way it is, finding peace in the present moment. slowly on the next inhale, push yourself back up. And then bring your hands behind you and bring your right knee over the right foot over the left knee. And bring your shoulder blades together. Keep on pushing the right knee away from you. Nice deep breaths. So beauty lies in its simplicity. Feel the shoulder blades coming together. Open up the chest, open the heart. Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy what you're feeling. Stay close to that breath. So we're learning to unwind here, moving slower instead of fast. And then slowly lay down on your back and thread the needle interlace the right hand in between the gap. You can bring your hands behind your knees or on top of your knees, whatever is comfortable for you. So bring that left knee towards you a little bit closer. Keep on flexing the right foot. Nice deep breaths. Let's stay here a little longer. Try to enjoy the silence or your music that is put on. And then slowly release back down that foot and open up the arms into a spinal twist. So knees to the right, gaze to the left, and you can always support yourself with some pillows or a blanket. And maybe again you feel the urge here to take a deep inhale through your nose and exhaling through the mouth. Feel, observe tension in your body. And come back to center and hug your knees to your chest. And again, roll up and down the spine. And let's enjoy the other side. And again, use those props and blocks in the way you like it. And bring your left knee over your right. And bring that left foot close to your hip as possible. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Take a forward fold. And again, we'll stay here 3 minutes, but maybe you want to stay here a bit longer. So put your video on pause if you want to stay here for 5 minutes or 4, maybe 8. And again, without any judgment, just observe that body. Feel any resistance you have in the back of the legs, in the lower back, in your neck. Also relax your jaw, your fingers, your toes. Soften that breath. And try to practice stillness. Stillness of the mind, stillness of the body. And of course, that is easier said than done. So first be an observer. Observe the body, observe the mind. And ask yourself the question, everything that I'm thinking, is it relevant? Am I worrying? So just embrace all of your thoughts, dark thoughts, bright thoughts, superficial thoughts, and send them away on a cloud, and just come back to your breath, soft breath. Maybe you like to take another deep inhale and exhale through the mouth, releasing that tension, getting a little bit further, a little bit deeper into the pose. And then slowly on the next inhale, push yourself up with your fingertips. Do it mindful. And bring your hands behind you. Push that left knee out, flex your left foot. And bring your shoulder blades together. Lift the chest up to the ceiling. And again, a soft breath. Almost there. And then maybe you take another deep inhale and an exhale through the mouth. Just learn to connect with your body and your breath, and then lay down on your back. Interlace the fingers behind the knee or on top of the knee. And bring that right knee closer to you. And just focus again on the inhale and the exhale. Softening the shoulders. Don't fall asleep. Stay connected with that breath. And then slowly release the bind. Open the arms to the side. And bring your knees to the left side. Spinal twist. Restoring that central nervous system. Getting back in balance. And again, if you like support of pillows and blankets, use them. And if you feel like another deep inhale and another exhale through the mouth, feel free to do that as many times as you like during a class. Tension leaving the body. And slowly come back to center. And let's move over to a happy baby. So grab the outsides of your feet or interlace on the big toe with your middle finger and index finger. Press the shoulder blades into the mat. Press your lower back into the mat. Knees out. And then slowly extend the legs into Shavasana. So maybe push your heels a little bit forward. And bring your toes out. Soften your fingers. Feel a grounding sensation of your head and your shoulder blades, your heels and your hands into the floor. Maybe put your favorite Shavasana song on. You can stay here as long as you want. Maybe another deep inhale and another exhale through the mouth to experience that grounding sensation. So really feel the body heavy into the floor, feel gravity. And then slowly start by turning the fingers and the toes and the hands and the feet. And stretch yourself out, maybe a big yawn. And hug the knees to the chest and roll over to the side. Push yourself up with your eyes closed. And come back in a comfortable position. And comfortable is different for everyone else. So maybe Sukhasana kleermaker sit. Or lotus or half lotus. Bring the hands on the knees, soften the shoulders, and really feel those sitting bones pressing into the floor. Equal weight on left and right sitting bones. Bring your chin a little bit down, soften the eyes, soften the mouth, and just take another deep inhale and exhale. And then bring your hands in front of your heart. And I'll thank you all. Namaste. And thank yourself for showing up today on that mat and for being kind to yourself. I hope you had a relaxing time. See you soon. Bye.